does the hybridity play in your artwork? Either visually, conceptually, or culturally?
I think the role that it plays in the work, just the idea of hybridity, is when thinking about African American culture, just my own background culture, it's like it's a hybrid culture, right? Because when thinking about the various slaves that came here, right, to the Americas, they're from many different parts kind of Africa, so they're all different. The cultural practices all kind of came together as a conglomerate, so it made something kind of new from all these different kind of threads. So I feel like culturally that's kind of like my locator. It's like I feel like I'm a hybrid, right? Because it's like the root is Africa, but there's all these other influences, right, that are kind of coming into the picture. So I feel very much like that's part of my own expression, right? As an African American, is hybridity. The role that it kind of plays, another role that it plays in the work, and how I kind of like to use it in my pieces, is hybridity. Whether it's I remember looking at old horror movies of like a werewolf, right? Or even Dracula, right? These are all like fantastic movie monsters, but they're hybrids, a bat and a human, right? This vampire bat and a human, a werewolf, a man and a wolf. So they kind of speak to, could be mystical things, but in terms of, for me, I see through the lens of science fiction, and it's like, well, we haven't gotten there yet. People really do want to move like felines. They want to be like, Aztec warriors would be called Jaguar 13, because it's like, man, being part Jaguar was amazing. The strength, the speed, so much so that there were like 12 other warriors that were called that, right? So there's like Jaguar 12, Jaguar 11, Jaguar 13, because it was so powerful. So the idea of hybrids is very powerful, but in the future sense, that's how I see it. I see it as a great way, as a symbolic symbol to think about futurity, right? Because it's like, this is what we want to kind of move towards, right? In this sense, as a hybridity. So I see it as a way of kind of telegraphing this idea that I'm dealing with kind of a future landscape or a speculative landscape.